Hello friends, welcome to a new video in Selenium tips and tricks series. It's been a long time, I hope all are you doing well. Okay, so in this video let me talk about how we can take the background color or any other CSS property of a particular web element while doing the mouse over. Okay, so I have opened Google.com website URL here and I'm trying to mouse over on a particular web element which is Google Apps. On the right hand side you can see, right? So I'm mouse overing on that particular element. So you can notice when we do the mouse over on that particular element, the element background color is getting changed, right? We can see a gray color shade in the background when we do the mouse over. So in this video I'm going to show you how we can take this background color. So if you inspect the web page using the F tool or the developer tool, we can see there is no action, there is no change in the HTML DOM structure while we doing the mouse over. That means CSS property, we cannot take the CSS property from the HTML DOM structure, right? For that we need to go to the right section, which is styles tab. But if you go to styles tab and if you scroll down to all these fields or all the pointed values, you can see there is no background color showing up for this particular web element, right? So there is no background color for this element while doing the mouse over. That means we cannot get the background color even from the styles tab in this way, right? So I'm going to show you how to achieve that. For that, click on the right element. So make sure that you are inspecting the right element. Okay, so I've clicked on that element and then go to the styles tab, and here you can see a section which is over, and click on the checkbox against this over. So now you will get all the CSS properties when you do the mouse over. Okay, so here you can see the background color as well. So just scroll down a little bit, so the background color is visible here, right? And how you can make sure that this is the background color of that particular element only. For that you can check its some CSS property. So we have a class name here. The class name is GBC, and when you go to the element structure here, this is the HTML DOM structure. Okay, and it is ending with a .gbc. That means it's a dot class name, right? That means it is belongs to, it's corresponding to that particular web element only. This background color is of that particular web element only, right? Also you can see a over term here. This is because we clicked on the over checkbox, so that means this property is coming when you do the mouse over, and if you uncheck the checkbox it will go off, and if you again click the checkbox it will come again. Okay, and let me copy this background color to some notepad so that we can verify it in our code. You can also see when the over checkbox is checked, the Google Apps, the web element background color also in the UI, right? If it is checked, we can see it is getting highlighted, and if it is unchecked, that color is also gone. And we can also make sure that this background color is of that particular element by changing its color. To change the color, what you can do, you can click that box and choose some other color. So see, now the background color is changed to blue, right? That means we're confirming that this is a background color of that particular web element only while doing the mouse over. Now coming to our script, let's write an automation script for that. So I'm going to write it in Python, but the same logic you can apply for Java as well. Okay, I have also added the Java code in the same video. If you don't watch the Python version, you can skip this part and jump to end of the video. I'll give you the exact time in the description. Okay, and here I've stored the background color code at the top, RGB 60, 64, 67, etc. Okay, and here I have initialized driver by using Chrome driver manager. I have also imported Chrome driver manager. I have also imported some other drivers, color, action sheets. I'll be explaining that why we are using that in later. I'm going to hit the google.com URL. Now we need to inspect the element. We need to give the locator path, right? Driver dot find element. We can take okay, we have area label over here, so we can take the CSS selector, right? Let me write a CSS selector for this. Driver dot find element by CSS selector of, and we can give the path. Now what we need to do, we need to do the mouse over. So in order to do the mouse over, I'm making use of action chains class. So action equal to any name, action equal to we can make use of action chains, and I'm creating the object of this class, action chains of driver. And then we can use move to element method for the drag and drop feature. For the mouse over feature, move to element of element dot perform. You need to make sure that you are using perform at the end if you are making use of the any method in the action chains class, right? Otherwise it won't work. I'm also giving a time dot sleep for a 1 second. That's why importing time. And now we can print out the background color. So the mouse over is done. Now we will try to print out the background color. So element dot value of CSS property, that's a Selenium method, and we need to give the CSS property name, which is nothing but background color. And we'll also give this print statement before doing the mouse over as well. So you can see, you can identify the difference, what would be the background color before doing the mouse over and after doing the same. Okay, we have a typo mistake over here. Let me correct it, and now we can run. So it should open up the google.com and it will mouse over on that particular element, Google Apps. It's done, and we can see the two colors printed in the console, right? One color which was printed before doing the mouse over, so which is RGB 0000, that means no color, right? And after doing the mouse over, we got a different color, and which is the same thing which we noted previously. Like, in the initial we have already noted down that value, right? So that is same. So this is how you can take the background color of an element while doing the mouse over. And in some cases, in some applications, you might have to validate your background color with the hex value, right? So in order to convert it to hex, what you can do, we can make use of a function from Python using the color. So you can write, trying to write a variable, so we can store that value in that variable, color in hex, and using the color class you can write color dot from string of, and then you can pass the same thing, element dot value of CSS property, which will have that color. And to convert it to hex, you can give dot hex at the end, right? Now let's print out this color. Okay, now let's rerun it. So now we will get the color in the hex format as well, right? See, now we have the color in the hex format also. So if you want to validate the color in the hex format, you can take this method, or you can use the RGB method, the normal method only, right? So that's all about this feature in Python. I'll explain you the same thing with the Java as well. The same logic I'm going to apply for the Java code, okay? So let's start with that. So I've already created a class, two classes, test mouseover and mouseover.java. In the test mouseover, we have initiated the WebDriver, and we are making use of Chrome browser, and I'm creating the instance of the class mouseover java, and we are calling a function which is mouseover method. And mouseover method, what it will do in the mouseover java class, we have the css selector, we have the web element Google Apps, which I'm using the same css selector here, area label equal to Google Apps, and then we have defined the constructor, and now we have the functions which is mouseover. In the mouseover, just like we did in the Python, we have created the actions class object. This is a different action class. Okay, this is a Java action class, so new actions of driver. And then we are making use of the same method, move to element for doing the mouse over, and then we can give build.perform. And let's try to print out the color again here, system using the system.out.println method. Now let's run the script. So we should get the same color. Okay, we got the same color, right? So here I want to add one more point. Like sometimes you may be having pseudo elements in your application. Sometimes you will be saying elements like double colon after and double colon before, right? In the HTML DOM structure, some pseudo elements. So in that case, the way we take the background color may differ. It may not give you the correct background color if there is any pseudo element present in that particular web element. Okay, so in that case, what we can do, we have to see some other methods that I'll be talking in our next video. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you.